Hello again, everybody, and welcome. Today is the 23rd day of February, 2026, and here I go again. If you can't tell, I'm down here in Hollywood. I am waiting for my daughter to come down here. Chinese Theatre. You probably figured that out by now. They're cleaning up. They must have had some big award show or something tonight. I am down here in Hollywood. Very nice evening. It's about, I don't know, 10, probably 10:40 at night. And the weather is awesome. Walking around in my short sleeve shirt. Everybody else is. I actually saw a guy he was pushing a wheelchair full of stuff. And all he had on was shorts. He didn't even have a shirt or anything on. So I just figured I'd walk around and get some food, check out things while I'm waiting for her to get here. So I'm one block west of Highland on Hollywood, which it's like the very center part of the Hollywood Boulevard where everything is going on down here. You know, it's where El Capitan is. The Pantages is a little bit further down that way. And they always close this block off. Seems like every other week it's closed off for some award show or something. I have no idea what they were doing here today, but they were doing something for sure. And getting it cleaned up. I think it might have been El Capitan, because all of this stuff that they have here kind of cuts off at El Capitan. And it looks like they might be turning us around here. Maybe. Let's see. I guess that's when you know you've made it, right? You have your own wax figure up in a display out here on Hollywood Boulevard. Or a star, right? Oh, there's Bruce Lee. There's one that I recognize. Haven't really recognized a lot of these people, to tell you the truth. Maybe a little more before my time. Okay, Michael Jackson, I know. Tommy Lee Jones, I know. So I'm walking back on this side of the street because it is, whatever they're doing is at El Capitan. And they have the entrance closed off. Therefore, just walking in front of it doesn't work. It looks like they're picking it up. So I don't know if they're blocking it off for anybody to come and go. It's kind of late out here. It's kind of dead, as you notice. Like, a lot of things are closed. Like the Chinese Theatre is completely shut down. The ice cream store at the Dolby Theater is open. But I don't really see any coffee out here, which is kind of what I'm looking for right now. Saw a Starbucks and a Coffee Bean, both of them closed for the evening. There's somebody I recognize. Look at that. Even the Wax Museum is closing their doors as I'm walking by. Oh, look, there's King Kong. You got to dodge the robots. They're always kind of fun to see, these little food delivery robots going around. Oh, and you know what? While we're standing here, look at this. Can you read that right there? McCadden Place. So McCadden Place in Hollywood, right up here, right about where that parking structure is right there. Let's walk up there. I want to tell you about it. Right here on McCadden Place was the world's first tiki bar. Don the Beachcomber was right here on McCadden Place, just north of Hollywood Boulevard, right there. Museum of Illusions. So yeah, my daughters have gone in there and taken pictures. It's just got like different little rooms and stuff like that, you know, fuzzy rooms and upside down rooms and mirrors they look like mirrors, but you put, you know, different people on each side. It looks like they're looking at each other, but they're different people.
This guy, get away from this guy. This is the first I'm hearing about this, actually. I've never heard about this.
This guy said that this guy's on America's Most Wanted.
I guess. I don't know, man. Maybe I am. I have no idea. I could be, I guess.
This light is not going to turn, so I'm just going to go. But I'm going to go down here to the Egyptian Theater. It's really cool. It looks like it might be kind of open. I don't know. There's people standing out there and it's lit up. But I went to an event here. I think it was for Bosco, the tiki carver. This used to be called Pig and Whistle. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. It's pretty well themed out. I have video in there. We were doing some stuff back in there. There was a band and all that. They put a couple of documentaries on. And Rolly Crump was supposed to be there, but he wasn't feeling too well. So he joined us by like Zoom. So he was up on the big screen. Rolly Crump. There was, who else? Bosco. There was a little documentary on Bosco, and there might have been something else, but it was cool. It was a great event. Had a lot of fun there. Oh, and they had drinks. They had tiki drinks, and they had vendors and stuff like that. Tell me this thing doesn't fit in down here. Wow, that is wild. What was that? A Cadillac or something? Yeah, Cadillac. That is done up. Wow. Totally matches the area though. Look at it. Very colorful. It is my understanding that this is the oldest restaurant in all of LA that's still going. Musso and Frank's Grill. 1919. So it has been there a while. Check out this bookstore with these old posters, like old movie posters in here. That's so cool. It's like maybe a Japanese film or something. You're gonna have to forgive me. I am not familiar. Now this one I know. My cousin was Johnny Depp's stunt double in the first one, The Nightmare on Elm Street. So that's how I know that one, even if I don't know the final Nightmare, but for sure Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, they have all kinds of, they have 007. They've got Casablanca, Wizard of Oz. They got all kinds of cool stuff in here. The real reason I'm down here in Hollywood tonight is that I'm supposed to be off today, but I got called in to work this morning to do a handover of a new Range Rover at the store. And then I thought, okay, after that, I'll escape. I'll go home because it's my day off. And then they're like, hey, can you go to Malibu and swap this car out for somebody? So I had to drive a Defender down to Malibu and pick up a Velar for a very notable person. You would know them. You know their music. Or you would know the band that he's in. He happens to be a drummer. But I was like, yeah, it was like 40 minutes each way. Not a big deal. I figured, okay, then when I get back, I'll go home and then I'll be able to, get things ready because my daughter's coming to visit. And then on the way back from Malibu, they're like, hey, we have a deal down in, they didn't even know where at the time. They just knew it was somewhere in the Los Angeles area. It turned out to be Beverly Hills. They're like, can you go do this? And I'm like, listen, you guys, I don't even work today. And I'm trying to get out of here. Like, I need to go. I got things to do. You all knew my daughter was coming down. I said I would work this morning. And then that would be it. And then now you're drawing me out into the afternoon here. So the way I worked it, since we were coming to Hollywood anyway, so instead of like driving to Malibu and then back to Ventura, and then driving to Beverly Hills and then back to Ventura, and then driving to down here to Hollywood, I said, look, let's just do it this way. How about I go meet the customer at like 8 o'clock tonight? And then my daughter can meet me down here. I can hang out for a while. It's going to be late. I mean, but I think it beats driving back and forth. And plus, I didn't shoot my vlog today. So here I am. Here I am down here on Hollywood Boulevard. shooting this. It's a late vlog, but I thought, you know what? It's kind of cool down here. The lights look cool. There's a few neat things to see. There's food. There's Thai food, crispy pork gang. Gonna get some of that. I'm using the light outside this place because it's good. They sell like a bunch of like bongs and stuff in there, but the lighting's good. You know, it works. So that's how it worked out with work. My deal was I'm usually off Monday, Tuesday, right? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wait, is that my daughter already? I think my daughter just drove by. All right, I'm gonna do this. We'll finish up this little talk about work here soon. So that was my daughter driving by. I didn't know an hour had gone by so fast. She told me, "Oh, we'll be there in like an hour," and then the next thing I know, here she is rolling by, and I'm like, "How could that have been?" And I looked, and sure enough, I think it was like 2 or 3 minutes short of an hour. The work thing. I mean, I pitch in because I want to be a team player, and you know, if they have a deal, I want to help them out. And so I say yes a lot, but I think on the days when I have to say no, I have to make that a little bit more clear that I am just not available, or I'm only available for a short period of time, and then I have to leave because I got stuff to do, you know? They were the ones that gave me 4 days off. They're the ones that gave me 4 days off a week. So I fill my time, you know? Today didn't quite work out as planned. But look, you know what? Maybe it did. I'm down here. I met a fellow YouTuber. I got trying to make a U-turn at the end of the street. Like a 5-point turn at the end of the street. Crispy pork gang. You know what? It's time to get some food. I was going to go to Gelada, but Crispy Pork Gang is open. It's right here in Thai Town, Hollywood. And they're open, it says 24 hours. And there is somebody who wrote a screenplay for a movie. And it's not coming to me right now. I guess they lived in those apartments right around the corner. Can you tell that's an old Winchell Stonehenge sign right there? Yeah, Crispy Pork Gang. I love this place. Okay, I don't normally shoot video of bathrooms, but this one has always been like the most radical, crazy, insane graffiti bathroom anywhere. It's Crispy Pork Gang, Hollywood, Thai Town. Gonna get my food, and I think I'm just gonna go eat it somewhere. I'm not gonna eat right here, but I got Chinese broccoli beef spicy. It's so good. So I'm just gonna chill out here on the sidewalk, Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, this stuff is good, man. It's as good as I remember. It's they call it Chinese broccoli beef. I order it spicy too, and then I throw those little chilies on. That's really good. Got a nice good bite to it. I think people just pull up and put their flashers on because they're going to the Pantages. Probably going down there to buy tickets for some show. We've gone there before. I know my wife and kids have gone there before. Before the pandemic, this place was awesome. And I think it's done now because every time I come by here, this is the same thing that's always in the window. It's kind of a cool display, but you would not believe the theming they had in this place. The Escape Hotel. It's really cool. Let's walk on this side, see if they have anything. I mean, it was just upstairs, downstairs. Most incredible thing. They had like these kind of themed escape rooms. I'm sure you could find some information out there about them, but it's right here at Cherokee and Hollywood. That place, we wanted to go and try it, you know, because we had just, we did an escape room. Me, my wife, and 2 daughters, we did an escape room like the last weekend before everything closed down in 2020. And we had seen that place, so we thought about maybe, doing that one as well, but it just never happened. Never happened. That's where my daughter's going to be going, right there. Bordner's. That's where they do the Blue Mondays. It's like an 80s themed thing. That's what I'm doing down here in Hollywood anyway. This used to be Lono right here.
What's that?
Tiki bar.
Really?
Lono. My name's Daniel, by the way.
Hey, I'm Blake. Great
Blake?
to meet you, man.
All right. I do a daily vlog. So
Oh, cool. On YouTube?
yeah.
What's your YouTube? I'm on right now.
Okay. It is called Well, Here I Go Again. All one word.
Well, here I go again. Hell yeah, dude.
All one word. What's yours?
I'm Blake. It's Blake Rozier.
Blake Rozier.
Rosier.
Blake Rozier right
What's
here.
up, guys? We're the Shirt Brothers.
Yeah, we have the funky shirts out here on.
He's me in 10 years. We're doing it.
No, I think you're me in 10 years, maybe.
I'm you in 10 years?
Yeah.
That's-
I'm 56.
okay, I'm 35.
So
I
a
guess
little bit more.
But
yeah, Lono. God, this was a great tiki bar, man. Lono. No more.
oh shit.
That was awesome.
25. We just got $25 from internet. So that means I have to go 125 steps east.
Is that why you're stepping off funny? When we were here, there was a line like going all the way back. So either it hasn't gotten going yet or it's not going to get going, but they're already in. Bordners, Blue Mondays. It's actually a pretty cool thing. Looks like somebody went in there, you know, like set decorators or something. It's pretty cool. Nice setup, man.
Hey, thank you, man.
Are you streaming right now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Another fellow YouTuber there, huh?
Yes, sir. TikTok, man.
What's your channel?
Wonder Kind 310. Man.
All right, man. Take care.
Hey, you still looking up, my man?
You too. It's so funny. That guy wasn't lying when he said that people are just walking around here doing this stuff. Wow. Pretty wild. The guys in the car. That was what I was going to tell you about. You have to see the guys in the car. So they have a convertible BMW. It's a little bit older BMW. And the guy in the back seat had like a mixer, like he was mixing music. They had a camera on the hood of the car shooting back towards the driver and the passengers. They had a camera shooting straight out the back, and the guy had an Insta 360 up on a pole. And they had a screen there where you could see they could see what they were streaming, and then I think they had one for comments and stuff. But that's pretty wild. Should I try some 7-Eleven coffee? I don't know if I've ever done that before. I could if I get desperate, I suppose. Here's something you see around here. Scientology places. They bought the KCET studios down there in Silver Lake, on Sunset Boulevard. They own the whole place now, and it's just like Scientology. I don't know. They produce content there or something, but it used to be the KCET studios there, and it's kind of like hovering over Tiki Bar, because Tiki Tea is like this big, and then you have this huge building behind it. I found some caffeinated beverage here, and look who else I found. Ozzy Osbourne. I was just talking about him in yesterday's vlog when he was with Black Sabbath, because they played in my town long time ago at the fairgrounds. All right, yeah, I passed on the 7-Eleven coffee. McDonald's is pretty solid. The greens guys made quick work of all of those hedges that they had out here. Loaded them up and got them out of here. Actually, they're doing pretty good cleaning this stuff out. In fact, it looks like they have the sidewalk open again now. So this is what the premiere was for. It was at El Capitan. It was for Hoppers. It's a little blown out on the screen there, but there you go. Get out of it. And yes, I forgot. This is like a Disney property, I believe, because we saw the premiere of Tangled here way back when. And I haven't even heard of this movie. Tell you the truth. Wow, look at this. It's been a while since I've been here. It's been since Tangled. Look at that. How ornate that is. That's awesome. Yeah, so this is very reminiscent of like a lot of those theaters from the early 1900s. Even Ventura Theater has a lot of stuff like this. The one in Santa Barbara has a lot like this. The Mayan. Oh my God, the Mayan. I think it's closed, but check it out. Wow. Very ornate. Beautiful. when we were here for Tangled, I have pictures of my kids sitting on these steps here by these columns. That was a while ago. Goodness. It's so nice out here tonight. So I guess I'm actually glad work kind of worked out the way it did today, you know? They pay me extra for all this stuff, so it's good in that way too, especially when you only work 3 days a week, right? So if you can work 3 days a week and make the same money you would make if you worked 5, that's better. That's better. And that's kind of what I've been allowed to do ever since last April. So it's almost been a year that I've had that same schedule. And it's worked out. Maybe because of things like this, days like this, where I just go and, make in one day what I might make in 2 or 3 days when I was working full time. Okay, I'll take it. So I found out about this premiere here, what it was all about, the Hoppers thing, from a woman sitting in McDonald's when I went to go get my coffee. She was like, "Excuse me, sir, were you at the premiere?" I said, "No." "You mean the one at El Capitan?" She goes, "Yeah, for Hoppers." And I said, "No." She goes, "I thought I saw you walking there." I said, "Well, I walked by a little bit ago." She goes, "Do you know Mel Gibson?" She starts telling me about a script that she has and stuff. Maybe it's the only thing she can do to keep from talking to herself. Seemed like it was about that stage, to be honest. But yeah, El Capitan right there. Nice theater, though. Really cool. I have to check out this movie. I haven't Disney Pixar, and I haven't even heard of it, so must not be made for me. So I'm just gonna ride the escalator. Oh, so if you haven't noticed, my daughter went in and I'm still outside. So the idea of me meeting her here wasn't so much to go in. It was just to help out if needed. She hasn't driven down to LA by herself before and parked and all that stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'll go in. She keeps texting me. She's like, "They're playing really good music in here. You should come in here." Hey, I hope there's a down escalator. I've gone up 2 flights now and I don't see a down. I might have to walk. I see a coffee place over there. I don't think they're open. I figured I'm down here. Just you're going, I'll meet you and we'll see what happens. But they're in the club right now. Listening to some good music. Okay. Wow. Do I even know what this is? Ovation? I have no idea. Neat place, though. Oh, God. Oh, you got to see this. So these guys are going down the up escalator. They're just walking really fast. And flailing their arms kind of funny. Oh, Johnny Rockets. We have been up here, actually. Oh, there's another escalator. Do I want to get myself in even more trouble and get up higher? Oh, it's not working. Okay, good. Wow, good view from up here, though. Right across from the El Capitan, look at that. They've got the Disney Studio store there. Ghirardelli. Wow. This is a cool building. I like it. I just don't know how I'm going to get down. Found some stairs. Oh, well, good thing I didn't go up a 3rd floor. Has anybody tried a Capital One cafe? They actually have like pastries and coffee in there. I wonder if it's a glorified Starbucks. I don't know. That's interesting. I think I heard about them on the commercials. Like I thought it was like a gimmick. I don't know. Never been in one. All the stars have gone home to bed. And these guys are out here humping big old rolls of fake grass, getting it all cleaned up. They'll have this street open in no time. Okay, my coffee's almost done. It is not getting any colder out here. And I am never going to get this thing cut together if I keep going. I still haven't gone into the club. The guy's still on the corner doing his live streaming, right? Right there with the light. You see him right there. And it's going to take me forever to cut this damn thing together. So thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed this little Hollywood adventure. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, take care.